Okay, great. Okay, super. So we're going to start with Ultron, which is the product. Ultron is a blockchain technology company, and all of the products and services that they've created to date was from their money, their investors. They are not an affiliate marketing company at all. And so about 30 months ago, before they even met Mavie, and we will talk about Mavie later, they started creating their products and services and writing their white paper and figuring out what it is they want to do and what technologies they're going to use. And so we have 30 plus months of development of their products and services. They are a layer one blockchain. I'm not going to get too technical with that. They've got a lot of senior developers. Okay, they're compatible with the Ethereum blockchain, and they launched their mainnet, that's the blockchain, on June 1st of last year, 2022. All of their code is transparent, okay, in the repository. You can go look at it if you're a software engineer or developer. They've got their white paper. They've got their very detailed white paper. I believe about 100 plus pages, but they have a lighter version called the light paper. All of that is available on Ultron.Foundation. Let me go there. Ultron.Foundation. This is their corporate site. Okay. Okay, here we go. My network is slow here in Dubai for some reason. Okay. Yeah, so this is everything you need to know about Ultron.Foundation for those of you who want to take a look at the white paper, look at the tokenomics, look at the light paper, learn more about their ecosystem, okay? So now, okay, yeah, let me do this, yes. Here we go, okay. Okay, great. So that gives you a general idea. They're a blockchain technology company. And here are some of the products that they're going to be creating within their ecosystem. In addition to that, here are some people who are partnering with Ultron. And so we have Ninja Marketing. They do all of the marketing and social media exposure for Ultron. You know, there's a lot of great blockchain technology projects out there, a lot of smart people, but they don't have a community. Any blockchain project on this planet that doesn't have a community or know anything about marketing, they will fail hands down, regardless of their product. So here we've got Ninja, who does a lot of exposure for them. Then we've got Ivana, who's a tattoo artist. I got the privilege of meeting her out here in Dubai, very talented. She's going to be participating in our NFT project. Mavie is a partner of Ultron, and that happened around March, April, I believe, of last year, 2022. Why? To create that community, right? And they have an affiliate marketing program that'll do just that. And that's how we purchase their products and services. They also have Solidity Finance, which means that they are audited. Their code is audited by Solidity Finance, which is one of the top auditors of blockchain projects. And then we have Devla, and they do NFT and metaverse development. I just published a video showing people a sneak preview of our football themed metaverse, and that should be launching in the spring of this year. So I'm very excited about that. So around the ecosystem, we've got Ultron, a decentralized exchange they've built on top of Ultron, a block explorer for transparency. They built on top of Ultron, the layer one coin, which is ULX, built on top of Ultron. That's their native coin. Farming and staking and becoming a liquidity provider, all of that is done. In the future, we're going to have gaming, metaverse in the first quarter of this year. NFT project is coming as well. Borrowing, lending. So all of that is going to be part of the Ultron ecosystem. Okay, so now you get a general overview of what they're all about. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about crypto market because not everyone knows about crypto, but many people have heard of Bitcoin. And one of the things I want to show you, there are trends in the Bitcoin market as is in cryptocurrency. Back in the day, in 2011, it went to an all-time high of $28. And then it went to about a 90% dump. And it doesn't bother me today because I've been around and it happens all the time. I'm a diamond hand. I just hold on and I yawn, or I laugh. Some people are fearful and emotional. Then, of course, in the bull market, it starts going up. Then it was $1,170, another all-time high. And then about 2 years later, boom, bear market, okay? Dumped and lost about 85 to 90% of its value. Moving on, a year and a half later, we're talking about 2017, another all-time high of $20,000. We get the dump again. So we've got this pattern. That's why I don't get frightened. November of last year, November of 2021, $69,000 for one Bitcoin. Imagine if you would have purchased it at 28,000 shucks. Imagine if you would have purchased it at 15,000 and held on to it. 69,000. Unfortunately, a lot of people like to buy high and sell low. So they get fearful as the market fail. We're in a bear market, but we're coming back up now. The bull market is right around the corner. But many people who bought high are actually selling around here because they're fearful. It doesn't matter. Logically, they know you don't sell low and buy high, but that's what they do, not I. So we're about right here. We went all the way down to $15,000, $13,000. And now we're at $23,000 today. So it looks like we're clearing out the bear market, but I'm not positive of that. But in any case, by the end of this year, maybe early next year, we're going to be on another bull run. And this number here is an estimate of where people estimate we may be in 2025. So this gives you an idea that the crypto market is not going anywhere at all. Okay. And so we have about 22,000 cryptocurrencies out there on the market. The majority of them are crap, the majority of them are crap. So let me talk a little bit about cryptos, blockchains, native applications, just so you can understand this. And then you can modify this presentation how you like. So here, you've got about 22,000 cryptos on the market right now, and there are probably more. And so all of these cars, I'm going to use a car and the road and the transportation as an analogy. The cars are actually the tokens. Now I want to be crystal clear about what's the difference between a token and a coin. A coin was created by the blockchain developer. Bitcoin is the coin on the Bitcoin blockchain. Ethereum, Ether is the coin on the Ethereum blockchain. ADA is the coin on the Cardano blockchain. ULX is the coin on the ULX on the Ultron blockchain. But many of the other 20,000 tokens that are out there, they're tokens. They're either sitting on Cardano or many of them are sitting on the Ethereum blockchain as ERC20 tokens. And we basically call those cars. But in order for these cars to transport or be of any good, we need roads. So we've got 163 layer 1 blockchains out there today. Okay, we've got 163 of them, and Ultron is one of them. So we need the roads in order for crypto to move from point A to point B. Now, let's talk about houses. Now we're building communities. So now we have houses. Out of all 163 layer 1 blockchain, only one, and that is Ultron, is where you can build native apps on top of it. Only one, and that is Ultron. All of the rest of them, like Ethereum, they have to use layer 2 technology, third party, etc. We are the only one, the first one. So now we're able to build houses on top of our blockchain. And so they've got a lot of developers just waiting and doing work right now. So right now, Ultron is expecting to have this year 20 plus dApps or decentralized apps natively built on top of their blockchain. All of the other guys, Fantom and Avalanche and Cardano and Bitcoin and Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, they'll never have native apps. Okay, so that's what we bring to the table in terms of the technology. Now, they have a very great product that we're latching onto, and this is the product that we are sharing with the world. And it's called a staking hub NFT. What I tell people is, because they're going to get confused, I say it's a bag of coins. That's all it is. Staking hub NFT is simply a bag of coins. You can buy a $300 bag of coins, okay? And you could buy a $500 one. Of course, you'll get more coins depending upon the price on the market. And I'll show you that as well. We've got $1,500. The standard plus is $5,000. The premium is $12,500. Now, if you purchase the $1,500 one all the way to the $12,500 one, they're going to give us extra 10% in coins for the standard, extra 15% in coins for the standard plus, and an extra 20% than you could get on the market if you purchase the premium at $12,500. Then we've got the premium plus all the way to the supreme plus at $300,000. And each one of those three, you also get an extra 20% coins in your bag. This is the product that we're selling. Now, how does it work? Passively, okay, for 5 years, you're going to be able to earn daily passive rewards in the ULX coins at 0.2% every day, okay? When indeed you choose not to compound, then you start drawing out your coins, you're going to get 0.1%. Those who have diamond hands, who believe in the project and support the project, will be rewarded compounding 0.2, 0.2, 0.2% every single day. And we can turn it off compound, and we can turn it back on compound as well. Okay, so I won't get into what a halving is. Auto stake means compounding. So if you auto stake for 5 years, for example, you don't have to. Okay, I started out at 1 year, then I'm going to reassess, then I'm going to choose whether I'm going to continue to compound. So that's 314% if indeed you compound, or what we call auto stake. You'll get 70% if from day one you choose not to auto stake over a 5-year period of time. Okay, that's how much you would get. And of course, I already talked about the up to 20% extra coins. Let's talk about some forecasts here. Okay, I don't like to do a lot of forecasting, but let's say, for example, you purchase a $5,000 standard plus staking hub NFT or bag of coins. Okay, if indeed the market price is 10 cents, you'll get 57,500. Why? You would think that would be 50,000, but remember, you get an extra 15%. So that's why you get 57,500 coins that you own that's visible on the blockchain. Okay, you get your daily reward, 0.2%, which is 6% a month in the ULX coins. Okay, as if you auto stake. If you auto stake after the first year, your 57,500 ULX turns into 115,000 ULX. If you continue to auto stake or compound, after the second year, 167,000 ULX. I tell people this is a great way to save up for their future. But if you turn your auto stake off, your daily reward will be 0.1%. You can draw it out, send it to their DEX, convert it to USDT, put it in your Binance account, your Noone account, wherever exchange you're using, and get your USDT, put it in your bank account. You can do that. But you're going to have 78,200 after your first year in ULX if you don't sell them. And after the second year, it would be 88,550. Okay, so this is just for the first 2 years. Now let's assume that the price today, as a matter of fact, let me go here and tell me if you see it. I'm going to go to Ultron Swap, which is the DEX, the Decentralized Exchange, which is the first native app that they built on top of the Ultron blockchain. Give it a little time. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. You could access it using MetaMask or whatever wallet that you have. So right now, I tell you, it's kicking butt to have launched June of last year. Only 8 months, 7 months. We've got almost $10 million total value locked. What does that mean? That means people are confident. They're willing to stake it. They're willing to lock their coins for a long period of time. So that's a confidence level. The market cap right now is $275 million. They have 3.35 billion ULX right now today that's circulating in the market. We have a total volume all time. I don't have to go through all of that. So this is their DEX, okay? And they also have an Explorer, kind of like the Bitcoin block Explorer, Etherscan for Ethereum. So we have our Explorer, which shows all transactions that occurred since the blockchain launched. You can search by address, transactions, blocks. They tell you the latest transactions, etc. Okay, and this is in real time. And so I'm going to go back to the presentation. Okay, go back to the presentation. Okay, here we are. So when we take a look at I wanted to see the price. Let's go back here. I wanted to see the price. I'm gonna go to my portfolio. As a matter of fact, I can go to CoinGecko. You go to CoinGecko because we're listed on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Coinbase. We're listed on Binance. We are listed in so many DeFi Llama. Okay, we're listed there. You can trade it on the Ultron Swap DEX. So if I go here, move that out of the way. Let me do a search for ULX. Tell you, computer is slow. ULX. Just slow. There we go, Ultron. Okay. So we take a look at that, and you'll see we're at 8.1 cents. That's 0.08. So we're at 8.1 cents. We've got a pretty healthy chart. See how long it takes for that to, I'm gonna take a look at the 30-day chart. Even in a bear market, our chart is pretty healthy. We started at 1 cent. That's when I got in. It went up to around, actually it went up to around 14 cents last year. And now we're hovering around, we're kind of consolidating, if you will. And we are around 8 cents, 9 cents is where we're holding on to. Okay, so it's a real coin, has a real market, we have real people trading it every single day. And we got a lot of people who are confident enough to buy the staking hubs or the bag of coins. And what they are doing, they're holding on for dear life. So let's say if it's 10 cents, we know it's 8, but let's assume it's 10 cents for the ease of mathematics. Okay. So the value would be $17,000. Okay. And that's a 3-time gain. The second year, okay, let's say not the second year, at the end of the second year, these are the estimates. At the end of the second year, if the price is 20 cents, then the value of your coins, if you held on to them and didn't sell them, will be $33,000. That's a 7-time gain. If it's 50 cents, we're talking $84,000, which is 17 times gain. If it's $1, which I don't think that's out of reach with all of the products and services that they're creating, because remember, they're creating the metaverse. It is awesome. I'm going to share that video with you. They're creating gaming platform, lending, all kinds of things. And then they're going to be third-party developers building on top of the Ultron blockchain, which is going to give it more exposure. So that would be $167,000, a 34x gain. And if it's $10, we're talking about 1.67 million. And all you did was spend $5,000. That's a 334x gain. And so when they talk about estimates, what drives the estimates? What drives the estimates is production. What are the company going to create? What's on their roadmap? What are they doing in order to build a community? All of that come into play. We've already built 5 bridges to Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, 2 other blockchains. Okay, done. 5 bridges. And what I mean by bridges, we can go over to the Ultron blockchain, go to the DEX, and we can say, I want to take my ULX and I want to turn it into Ethereum bridge. Or I want to take my ULX and I want to turn it into Binance Smart Chain, done. Or Avalanche or Fantom, right? So we can bridge over to other blockchains because blockchains can't talk to one another. Now here, I already talked about the DEX and the staking and the farming, done. They're on CoinMarketCap listed, they're on CoinGecko, they're on Chainslift, they're on DeFi Llama, done. These guys are actually working, not just promising, okay? PancakeSwap, Uniswap, they're there. Those are decentralized exchanges, okay? Lending, borrowing coming soon, okay? Metaverse Launchpad coming. They're going to be listed and traded on KuCoin and Gate.io and Binance and Coinbase in the future. All of this is going to lend value to this project. Trader Joe, Spooky Swap, okay? And Dapps, NFT, and this Lotto Day they keep talking about. And I think Lotto Day is going to be created probably before the metaverse because people are getting really, really excited about it. But imagine this, 2022, 1 cent. That's when I came on board. They're saying 2023 will be 10 cents, but quite frankly, it went up to 14 cents in 2022 at the latter part. Now, this is an assumption. We're saying, and they're being very conservative with their assumptions, 10 cents in 2023. And they're saying we're going to have 15 dApps on our blockchain at that point. We're going to have 100 at this point. We're going to have 15 decentralized exchanges that we're going to be sitting on. We're going to be on 10 centralized exchanges. We're going to have 5 million users. These are estimates. So these things happen and they haven't failed us yet. The price is prone to go up, up, up. Of course, with some dips on the way, with some dips on the way. So what I tell people, I ask them, can you afford to miss this again? Ethereum came out at 30 cents. I participated in that ICO. All-time high was $4,878, 16,260 times growth. BNB, I didn't participate when it was 20 cents, but I got it about $25. Its all-time high was $688, 3,440 times growth. Solana, I got in there late. I didn't get in at 20 cents. I think I probably got in about $5 or $10. Its all-time high is $259, 1,295 times growth, all the way down to Fantom, Avalanche, Cardano, which is one of my favorite ones. The interesting thing is when I look at this, I've got Ethereum in my portfolio, got BNB in my portfolio, I've got Solana in my portfolio, I've got Fantom in my portfolio, I've got Avalanche in my portfolio, I've got Cardano in my portfolio. What have they been doing? Peeking into my portfolio or what? But I didn't buy Harmony, okay? Now, we don't know what Ultron is going to do, but I tell you, my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't believe in perfection, and I can't predict the future, but based upon The performance of layer 1 blockchains that started at 1 cent, who knows? And I tell you, the sky is the limit. This is an opportune time to get in at 8 cents. So I already went over all of these things. I could tell you we're now in the top 20 layer 1 project by total value locked. And you can look that up at defilama.com. Come into my group and I'll show you that. They're going to be partnering. I already went over all of that. So we talked a lot about $300 that was on Binance, right? And they're saying that, hey, it may hit $2,100, right? They're saying that Bitcoin in 5 years, not 5 years, in 2025, maybe 250,000, right? Ether, maybe 25,000, right? And they're saying maybe $10 for ULX. That would be a 336 times profit. Okay, that would be wonderful. So that's the Ultron presentation. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go here, and this is always the shorter presentation for me, because only people want to hear this are network marketers and those who think they can do a little something. So I'm going to go here for the Mavie presentation. Let me know if you see it. Do you see it?
Wow, I see it.
Okay, great. And so we got 31 slides, but I'm not going to go through all of them because it's not necessary. We've got our disclaimer, okay? And everything has a risk in life, your marriage, your relationship, whether you're going to live tomorrow, everything has a risk. And so nothing is going to be guaranteed at all, ever in life. We're already in over 110 plus countries. As a matter of fact, I have a Philippine team and we're on our way Thursday, flying out. I'm flying out from Dubai, going to the Philippines. We've been working for 3 hard months. We're going to have an event, a team event of about 600 people. It may be more, but the minimum is 600 people. We managed to get corporate to come out. So we've got corporate of Ultron is coming out, the CEO. We've got the chief sales officer, executive sales, vice president of sales. He's coming out, that's Noone, and I'm going to talk about those guys as well. One of the things my last presentation didn't have on Ultron was all of the executive management team, which is not the same as the executive management team in Mavie, 2 separate companies. They've got over 35 employees. They're hiring all of the time. They've paid out, this is old, over $30 million in commission. We actually have over 180,000 members today. Mavie is a affiliate marketing agency, and they're the ones that partnered with Ultron when they saw what Ultron was doing. They said, hey, let us get this out there. Let us build a community for you. Okay, and that's where that partnership started in 2022, around April, May or so. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to some of these guys, and I've talked to many of them in person as well as on Zoom. And so Mikhail Pavinica, he's the CEO. That man is tall. You can't tell when he's doing the Zoom, but he is super tall. I didn't do any basketball player jokes because some people get offended. The CTO is Majah. He's the CTO. Doman, I deal with him all of the time. He's actually coming out to Philippines with me. This says Chief Sales Officer. He's actually the Vice President of Sales. That's Doman. And Dejan, he's product design. We've got project managers, support. We've got lead developers for the back office and anything to do with Mavie. None of this has anything to do with Ultron. They have their own developers, 50 plus, 40 plus developers. They have their own CEO. They have, his name is Shugart. I didn't show that, who's coming out to my event as well. We got a chief marketing officer of Mavie here. And we got support, and we've got Leonard is the advisor here, and Leonard worked on 2 of the top metaverses out there. That is Sandbox and Decentralized. He and his staff, they work with those guys, and those have definitely been a roaring success. And so he's actually, he and his staff is working on our metaverse. So when we talk about decentralized finance, all that means is a bank is CFI, all the traditional financial institutions is CFI, centralized finance On the blockchain, we call it DeFi. It's decentralized finance, but there's no middleman we have to give our money to. I can just exchange crypto directly to you peer-to-peer. And I don't have to worry about begging the centralized bankers for my money in my bank, ask me weird questions. Okay, so I already talked about that partnership. Okay, compensation plan. There are 10 ways to earn, but one of the things I want to talk about is referral marketing. And I want to put this in perspective for a lot of people. Referral marketing has been used by companies since the beginning of time. I mean, if you look at Binance, a $3 trillion company, they give you a referral link and you bring people on board and you're going to make a portion of the fees that are generated from every trade. PayPal, you bring people to their platform. They're a $41 billion company. It works for them. Revolut, that's a payment processing company, $35 billion company. We've got Amazon, same thing. Everybody does Amazon, online, and they get commissions as affiliates. They're a $1.5 trillion company. Uber, you introduce somebody, what do? They give you $25 off of your next ride or a $25 coupon. So affiliate or referral marketing has been used since the beginning of time. Airbnb or your insurance company. Hey, can you refer some of your friends and families, right? For life insurance, we'll give you a little discount, or I can give you, right? So this is nothing new. This is what we have with Mavie. They have an affiliate model plan, referral plan that we all could participate. It's optional. You can do it if you like, but I tell you, I talked about Ultron, which is your retirement money, your tomorrow money, your safety net. Now I'm going to talk about how you get some money where you can eat today, go on nice vacations, take your children to the theater, to the movies, get them through school and buy them some gym shoes, nice clothes, all of these things, pay your mortgage, pay your rent. This is the now money. 10 ways, and I'm going to go over just a few. When you bring on board a friend of yours, you've shared it with her, she's excited about it. She buys a $500 staking hub, bag of coins, $500. You get 50, immediately withdrawable. You get that in USDT, not in ULX. You get it in USDT. You can withdraw it to your wallet, MetaMask or whatever wallet you have. There's so many free wallets out there that are safe. And you can withdraw it. You can bring it to your exchange, cash it out, put it in your bank account, or however you do your exchanges. Okay, that's easy. 10%. Somebody come in, and it doesn't matter what you buy. If you have a $300 staking hub and you bring in a guy who purchased a $300,000 staking hub, you're going to get $30,000. It's not dependent upon what you purchase. I tell people a lot, there are deals out there dependent upon what you purchase. So if I don't have a Maserati, you're telling me I can't be a Maserati dealer? I can't sell Maseratis. That's not how it works in the real world. Of course you can, just like here. You can sell to your heart's content. You can share this with as many people as possible, and you're going to get 10% on whatever they purchase. Okay? So I tell you, it's fun looking at those 10% coming in your back office readily withdrawable. Team bonus. For those of you who have been in network marketing or affiliate marketing, we try not to say that word, or affiliate marketing for a long time, you know what a binary is. Binary means two. You got a leg on the left and a leg on the right. That's a team on the left and a team on the right. Every day at the end of the evening, at the end of the night, the software, the Mavie software, take a look at all of the sales that have come in on your team, not just from you, on anyone in your team, your two teams. And so what's going to happen is they're going to look at your weakest leg. So let's say here, $150,000 in sales came in. Woo! Here on the right, $80,000 worth of sales come in. Which is the weakest leg? The 80,000. That's the one with the smallest amount of volume points, $80,000. What are you going to get at the end of the day? 10% of the sales that were generated yesterday. So you're going to get 10% of $80,000, which is what? $8,000. That's simple. Okay. And what I like about it is this is going to go to 0 the next day. This is going to go to 150,000 minus 80, which is 70,000 the next day. There's like a bank account waiting for you to catch up over here. It doesn't flush. It doesn't disappear. That's your bank account waiting for you to even up your legs, even up your team. And then it's going to do that calculation again at the end of the day, and the end of the next day, and the end of the next day. Every day on your weakest leg, that new volume, you're going to get 10% paid out instantly that you can withdraw in USDT. Matching bonuses based on ranks. When you become a pearl, what's a pearl? When you get $10,000 in sales volume on your weakest leg in the binary, $10,000 in sales on your weakest leg in the binary. Now remember, they don't flush. It doesn't flush. You can get $10,000 in one day. You can get it in 5 months. Depends upon you and your team, but it's still waiting there for you. Then you will become a pearl. And all of the people that you personally bring in, that you personally share this with and gave them your link to sign up, that's your first generation or your front line or your first level. And you're going to get 10% of the binary that everybody that you brought in personally that they've made yesterday, right? So if John made $500 in the binary, you get 50. If Bobby made $100 in the binary and you brought him in personally, you're going to get 10. If Judy got $10,000 in her binary, you're going to get 1,000. These are people that you personally brought in. In order to get that 10% here, open up another generation, you have to become a sapphire. A sapphire has $25,000 on its weakest leg. Now, you're going to earn an additional 10% on your first generation people. You become a ruby, 10% on your third generation people too. Emerald, 10% on your front line, 10% on your second generation, 10% on your third generation binary earnings every single day. This is a cash cow. When you become a diamond with $200,000 in sales volume on your weakest leg, you're going to earn down 4 generations, all the way down to crown diamond, where you have $5 million in volume. You're going to make 10% on the people you brought in, 10% on the people they bring in, 10% on the people your second generation brought in, all the way down to your 7th generation. That is mind-boggling. Let's talk about the cashback bonus. And I want to talk about this one because it's important. When you come on board and you buy a Staking Hub NFT, a bag of coins, they're going to give you 30 days to bring in 5 partners who buy the same Staking Hub NFT as you or higher. You do that, 5 partners in 30 days on your front line, they're going to give you 50% of your Staking Hub value back. You already got 50% in direct commissions. Remember, 10%. 10% times 5 partners is 50%. You already got that. When you have brought in the 5 partners, they are going to give you 50%. Now, guys, it's risk-free. It's risk-free because you got your money back, right? Where do they do that? But you got to have at least 2 directs on the power leg, okay? 3 on one leg, 2 on the other. That's it, and you're golden. And I'm not going to go through all of these. We've got top performer bonus pools. 1% of the global monthly sales going to be distributed depending upon your personal performance, your personal sales. That's your front line. The global pool bonus, there are 4 of those pools. They're going to take 2.75% of the global monthly sales, going to share it amongst the top leaders. That means that you must be ranked. We've got the coin collector bonus. I want you to understand this. Let's say you've earned in the network as an affiliate marketer $1,000. 70% is withdrawable. That's your cash account. Immediately withdrawable in USDT stablecoin, okay, which is paid with the US dollar. The other 30%, what happens to that? The system is going to automatically buy you additional ULX coins from the exchange. And what that does is stabilizes the system. It ensures that there are always going to be buys, ensures there are always going to be buys. So this is how we're going to contribute to the ecosystem of Ultron, okay? HODL pool bonus, you guys hold your, you auto stake, you're going to be part of this HODL pool bonus. HODL means hang on for dear life. It means you're a holder, you're a diamond hand. ULX matching, okay, you get more coins, okay? You know, ranks and rewards, we've got toys, qualification rule, no more than 40% in one leg, no more than 40% of the volume in the other leg, and 20% for the rest of your legs. So I'm going to show you that later. Silver is when you have $1,000 in volume on your weak leg. You're silver. You're capped at $5,000 a week in the binary, not in any of the other 10 ways of earning, just in the binary, in the team bonus, you're capped at $5,000 a week. But if you were making like 5,000, that's in the binary. If you were making $5,000 a week in the binary, you would have more than $1,000, and you know, on your weak leg. So now you're silver. Gold, you're capped at $5,000 a week earnings in the binary, in the team bonus. And here you need $3,000 on your weak leg to be a pearl. You need $10,000 on your weak leg. And remember, when you become a pearl, you're then qualified for matching bonuses on your front line. Qualify for a lot of goodies. Now, here's where the toys come into play. When you have $25,000 on your, when you have $25,000 on your weakest leg, you can get an Apple Watch, or you can get $500 cash. Take your pick. But notice how your binary earnings are now capped at $8,000 a week rather than $5,000 a week. A Ruby, an Apple iPhone i3, okay, or $1,000. That's when you have $50,000 on your weak leg. An Emerald, $100,000 on your weak leg. Now your binary is capped at $12,000 a week. You can get the MacBook Air, or you can get the $1,500. When I went out there to India, and I was a Ruby. And when I came back 2 weeks later, I was an Emerald and a Diamond. And I wanted to, I'm always checking the back office. I always click on everything. And I want to see whether I can get the MacBook Air or the $1,500. How does this work? Will I get it immediately? Are there any hoops? And so I went in my back office, and it said, you've ranked. And it says, click a button to claim. I clicked the button to claim. That $1,500 immediately went into my Mavie wallet, where it was withdrawable immediately to my cryptocurrency wallet. My cryptocurrency wallet, where I can do whatever I want to with it. Okay, cash it out, help out some team members, or what have you. The Diamond, the same thing. I tested it. So get $3,000, or you get to visit the Mavie office in Dubai. I suspect that that office should be up before March 11th, which is our major event I'm going to be talking about here in Dubai. Now your binary cap is $15,000 a week. Blue Diamond binary cap is $20,000 a week. Here you can go to a Blue Diamond VIP retreat, or opt to take the $10,000 cash. Green Diamond, get that Rolex baby, $15,000 cash, take your pick, okay? Black Diamond, you can get a Harley. Get this Harley Davidson. If you're a motorist, I mean, my daughter has a Harley. I can't ride a motorcycle. I went through training and everything. They said it's just not in my genes, you know, it's not in my DNA. So I'm gonna stick with the sports car or SUV. Harley Davidson, or the $30,000 cash. And I would take the $30,000 cash. Okay, Crown Diamond, Mercedes Coupe, or $90,000 cash. Double Crown Diamond, Mercedes sports car, the GT, AMG GT. You take $150,000 as an option. Ambassador, you could take your pick, Ferrari, Bentley, McLaren, or Lamborghini. or you take almost $500,000, whichever one you like. Royal ambassador, they'll get you an apartment in Dubai. I'm living in an apartment in Dubai. I tell you, it is expensive out here, millions of dollars. You know, I tell you, we call them condos or condominiums in the United States. In Dubai, which is where I live, they call them apartments. They're beautiful, great views. Or you can opt to take the $750,000, right, and do whatever you want to do with it. That's when you have $50 million on your weak leg, and your binary at this point is capped at $250,000 a week. Who's complaining about that? The GOAT. That's my goal. You always have to have a long-term goal, but you have to always be cognizant before you can become a GOAT. You've got to become a silver. You got to become a gold. You got to become a pearl. You got to become a ruby. You got to become a diamond. Step by step, you pick your goal. My goal is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You can get a luxury villa in Dubai or Bali for $1.5 million. And now your binary is capped at $500,000 or $500,000 a week. This is when you have $100 million in your weak leg. So that's it for the compensation plan. We've got a Dubai promotion going on March 11, 2023. The promotion ends at the end of January, unless they extend it. But right now the promotion ends at the end of January, and we're almost there. So if you meet 10 tier 1 qualifications, you get an event ticket. What's that? Personal sales of $2,500, direct team volume, easy, $5,000, weaker leg volume, $5,000. But some people want the Dubai experience, the yacht party, maybe a flight ticket. Then you look at the other tiers. This document is in your back office on the menu under resources. So you'll see all of that there. Okay. And that's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. Hey, Jimmy. That's it. Done. Jimmy, you there?
Wow, thank you, thank you. Yeah, wow. You're a good presenter.
So it's a lot there.
Real African.
There.
You are not an American. You're a real African now.
I've been to Nigeria. Like I said, I've been to Ilorin, Abuja, Afakor State, Lagos, Vic Islands. I've been to Durban in South Africa. I've been to Joburg. I took my mother out there on a 10-day vacation. Joburg, Cape Town, and I tell you, I've been to Zambia for only like 3 days. I've been out there, but I didn't really get the opportunity to visit Zambia. I haven't gone to Ghana. I haven't gone to Uganda, but there's a lot of places I want to go.
Wow. That is good. I've liked the presentation. It's actually, yes, I'm in Uganda.
Yes.
I've liked
so hopefully I get the
education.
opportunity to come out there and visit you and your team, and we have some great things.
Yes, you'll be welcome. You'll be welcome. I've liked the crypto education.
Okay, well, great.
Mavie is giving a lot of crypto education, which is very, very good for a new person in crypto and actually get to understand why they should invest in Mavie. And that's what I was telling you. So the good thing, I've recorded the presentation because I have to watch it the whole night. Because I'm sure tomorrow, as I meet my friends and leaders, as I share with them, it will be